Street Fighter 6 is better than Tekken 8. Street Fighter is a better series than Tekken. I can't believe I'm saying this, but why? We gotta talk about it. Let's do it. We are talking about two amazing fighting game series. We're talking about Tekken and Street Fighter. This is your boy, Dorian Andrews, aka Dory Durrell from Dory Durrell Music Channel. Thank you for always liking, subscribing, and commenting on my videos. Scenery has changed. Unfortunately, my table that I used in my room broke down, so I'm gonna have to get a new table. So, as you can see, I have my PlayStation 5 in the background, and I've been downloading all kinds of PlayStation Plus games and, you know, just enjoying some fun new games. But one game has just stuck with me for the past 6 months, and that's Street Fighter 6. I tell my brother all the time, it is the Street Fighter we've been waiting for, and he's like, I don't care. I don't trust them. They've lost my trust like Disney and Lucasfilm. I know. But I'm telling you, Capcom hit it out of the park with this game. And it's because the story is so great. And speaking of this, we gotta talk about the elephant in the room. M. Bison is back in Street Fighter 6. Does this make sense? Yes and no, but it's Street Fighter. The villains never stay dead in Street Fighter. Akuma so-and-so killed Bison, he came back. Ryu supposedly killed Bison, he came back. You know, it's Street Fighter 5, he died and came back. So Bison never really dies. And even though in Street Fighter 6, it is assumed that Bison is dead, there's this new group called Neo Shadowloo. The leader of it is Ed, who's the boxer, who also has psycho powers, and he's trained by Balrog. And it gives a lot of opportunities to bring in different concepts and different villains, different heroes. So I love how they did it, especially the villain JP. He has some psycho powers, and he is like an investor, or he handles the finances in Shadowloo. So he's plotting something behind the scenes with people who ran Shadowloo to do something. Maybe he's gonna take over the organization, or maybe he's looking for a new replacement for Bison. But my theory is Bison coming back makes a lot of sense, because if you look at his character, he is being controlled by his psycho power. So even though he was quote unquote dead, his psycho power never dissipated. So the psycho power itself brought him back to life, and he completely lost his whole memory, everything. I think the psycho power is literally killing his brain, and he doesn't know who he is, but all he feels is this thirst for power that comes from the entity, the life force of the psycho power itself. So him seeking opponents to fight just makes sense, because it justifies his reason to fight, because he just craves power. And that's all he's done throughout the entire series of Street Fighter. And once he meets Juri and fights her and realizes that she knows him as Bison, but he doesn't know who this Bison is, he decides to take on that name without knowing what that means and what he has done in the past. I have 2 or 3 theories about this. The first is, I think in the future, he is going to discover who he is, and he's going to look for a new replacement body. Another theory I have is he's going to look for Ed once he finds out who he is, because that is the leader of the new Shadowloo. And if he merges with Ed, Ed becomes the new villain, and he works with JP, and it'll be new Shadowloo. So it won't be just the same old Bison, you know, trying to take over the world. It will be, in a sense, but it will be with a new body, Ed. And this could also connect with Seth. Maybe Seth might come back, Urien or Gil, to challenge the new Bison. My last theory is, what if JP's plan is to merge or absorb the power of Bison because he doesn't know who he is. And JP probably has more power than Bison. And let's be honest, everybody likes JP as the new villain. He's cool. He's way better than Bison. He has this sophisticated look to him. He's very polite. He's kind-hearted, but in a very sneaky and suspicious way. So he doesn't show his evil outright. He's not just, I'm gonna take over the world. It's like, nah. Villains that have a purpose, that have a moral compass to them, that see the world differently than we do. Or a villain that we can relate to. Even though it's bad and the methods are bad, we relate to their reasoning and why they're doing what they're doing. So I think JP is the staple next villain of the series for, I guess, another 3, 4, or 5 games to come, because people like JP. And if JP absorbs Bison, if he knew that Bison was alive the whole time, that would just make JP even smarter. So I like the fact that they brought back Bison. Man, you have all this good stuff going with Street Fighter that you don't need to think so hard about. And I think that's why Tekken is losing to Street Fighter. If you like what you heard, please like, comment, and subscribe for all of the latest news coming to this channel. If you didn't like what you heard, please leave a comment and let me know what you think. If you have any different opinions. Thank you guys for listening to my music. I have a lot of good music coming out soon, so stay tuned. This is your boy, Dewey Durrell, signing out. Deuce, deuce!